Picture this, being stranded nearly 7,000 meters above sea level on Annapurna, the 10th highest peak in the world, enduring bone chilling minus 40 degrees Celsius temperatures without oxygen support and battling hallucinations just to stay alive. This is the incredible journey of Baljeet, an award winning mountaineer hailing from Solan in India. I'm honored to celebrate 20-year-old Baljeet's inspiring story, a story marked by resilience, determination, and survival against unimaginable odds. In her recent expedition to conquer Annapurna's 8,096-meter peak without oxygen, fate took an unexpected turn, and the world believed she had not survived. Yet, defying all odds, Baljeet emerged alive. Join me as we embark on this incredible journey with Baljeet and redefine what's possible in the world of high altitude adventure. Hi, Baljeet. A very warm welcome to Atlanta Diaries. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me and giving me this opportunity.
Of course, just a few weeks before that in the state of Arizona, we scaled this rock called the Cathedral Rock. And the height of that rock, Baljeet, is 1,500 meters. And I came back thinking that, oh my God, I've made such a great accomplishment because it was so much out of my comfort zone. It was so scary, I can't even tell you. But after reading all about your journey and chatting with you earlier this week, I think any fear I experience feels absolutely insignificant compared to the challenges you've conquered. So all I can say is more power to you, and I'm sure you inspire many, many people.
Thank you so much. I think it's not about achievement, big achievement, small achievement. For everyone, achievement is achievement, right? So I'm not to comparison ki meri achievement bahut badi hai. When you got that uncomfortable zone and you feel you survived that uncomfortable zone, right? So this is your achievement. Achievement is achievement.
Thank you for encouraging me, and I'll try and do more climbs and feel better about it. So, Baljeet, tell us a little bit about your early life and how did you get interested in climbing mountains?
Yeah, I'm from actually Solan. That altitude is a 1500 meter. But in the Himalayas, where I live, that's a dry mountain. Doesn't snowfall there, never ever. So I always looking all mountains from my house. They are very far away from my house, right? But when you saw that those mountains covered with the snow, I always feel I wanna go there. I wanna stand on the top. Always I have that kind of desire. But okay, I am not familiar with the mountaineering field, but I was NCC cadet in 2014, and that time NCC conduct expedition for Mount Everest in 2016. That's why they were searching for good cadets for that expedition. Then I got selected for that first time. That time, first time I had been in a minus 19 temperature. Plus, finally, I saw snow. I was like, oh my God. I was so happy there today. Also, if somewhere snowfall going on, not that I will always like, oh my God. I don't know why this kind of thing. But yes, because of snow, I joined this mountaineering. I want to see the snow. That's it, nothing else. And in 2016, I went Everest, but I couldn't make it. 300 meter before my oxygen marks chalked, and I came back from there. So I started mountaineering from there.
So, Baljeet, tell us a little bit about your background. How did your early years, I'm sure they made you the strong and determined person?
So I'm a pure villager girl. Like when I was 17 or 18, that time we had a 7 or 8 pet animals in my home. 4 cows, bull, and then their babies. And we used to like going for cutting grass, for those, if for those animals, And remember, my father used to give me a pocket money, just 1 rupees, once in a week. We were that time 4 siblings. Unfortunately, one sister we lost in 2013. So we struggle a lot. My father's salary was like 15,000 rupees. Think about it, we are already 6 people in the house, and 8 or 9 pet animals also you have. And I'm living that place where it's a dry area. So vegetables not good, just for surviving. So we are farming almost and we are earning from there. When I was 12-year-old, I learned how to sell vegetables, how to survive, and how to gain money and all that kind of things. From there to here, I never asked for money from my parents. I don't know why. Because I have that kind of thinking. If I ask my parents, they will feel guilty because they sort of think, oh, we can't give her that kind of thing. So that kind of attitude I have, very small age. Then after 2014, I started my college and I did part-time jobs, stage shows, dancing, acting, and working different home, washing their dishes, making food, cleaning, and all. I did that kind of work also for my passion, for my study, for everything, because I know what is the responsibility that time.
So you paid for your own college education also?
Yes, yes, yes. I paid my college education also, and my sister, my brother pay education also, and I always give money for my parents to survive. They survive. I know that thing because my father take up maybe pension reason like 7 or 10,000 something rupees, but it's a very small money, right? That kind of things.
But did they always want you to go to school and college, or was that your own personal ambition?
No, no, actually, I said my father or mother after 12th, I don't want to go to college. I want to just learn computer course and I want to just join like any company, any kind of company. I just want to support you. Then my father said, no, 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 we don't want that kind of support. We really want you study very hard and become an officer that time. And I was like olive green, that passionate that time. I'm preparing for army that time. My father always supporting me, go in the army, go. I really want stars on your shoulder. So I'm just preparing for army. But unfortunately, okay, it's a destiny. Come on. He already wrote my destiny. So I can't go against him. So yes, right now I'm here and yeah, I feel like I have a star on my shoulder right now.
Sweet. So you're saying you're from a village and you've done so much of hard work to reach where you reach. I'm sure the medium of speaking must have been, your Pahari language or Hindi. How are you managing to speak to me?
Okay, I know I'm agree I'm not good in English, but okay, I
I'm
always
saying you're very good in English. That's why I'm asking you.
thank you so much. But it's my first conversation. Okay. Actually, in the last 2021, I was like totally like a dumb person. I don't understand a single word of English. But after 2021, I learned a lot of books and all music and watch many of series and practice with foreigners, not Indians. Because when I speak with front of Indian, they always like, this is grammatically wrong, this is this. So I always lose my confidence down. Then I started practicing with foreigners because they are not focusing on like grammar. They are only focusing to how to understand her feeling, yeah, his feeling, right? So they are focusing just on language. So that's the thing I'm also learning. That's it.
That's beautiful.
In my village, there is a no one speaking English. It always speak, even not a Hindi properly, they always speak Pahari.
Right, right. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about your passion and the favorite part of your journey, right? So, how did the mountaineering journey start?
So from childhood, I used to participating in volleyball, kho, kabaddi, badminton, handball, basketball, and hockey. Many of sports used to play. Long jump, high jump, cross, 300 meter, yeah, 400 meter relay run. Because of my father always trained me like wake up in the morning. I don't know why me, not my sister, not my brother. He always pampered me like his son. He never pampered me like a daughter. Obviously Punjabi family, if you are elder one na, in a home, they always like love you and they always support you as a big son, but they always like, okay, mera putter ji se meant son, right? So I remember clearly my father used to say, Baljit, you don't know opportunity when and where and whenever come to you. But obviously, when opportunity come to you, you always gonna ready. So always your training is a priority. Then after that, you can do anything. When 2016, I couldn't make a summit. And I came back from Everest. I was so down, so low that time because my totally hope is like a breakdown. And I had a very good dreams like after Everest, maybe I got a name, fame, job, and money also. Because I really want to support my parents and my sister and brothers. And I want to continue my career in an army. But all dreams like flush away. But I continue my training alone by myself. I never had any coach, physical coach for me. I just learned from internet lots of things. I try to approach many of people, but there is no one who reply me in that time. And I texted many of big who are very big mountaineer in India. I texted all over them. Yeah, please guide me. How can I start my mountaineering? How can I approach for sponsorship? Because in India we have a very good climbers, but problem is that we don't have a good platform where we speak about it. And big issues like sponsorship, how to convince for a sponsor for this adventure, because everyone thought like, "Hey, this is not a sports buddy, this is your personal thing." That kind of perception is a very different here. So I know that thing. So that kind of my journey. Then I started in 2019 again. I was selected for IMF Indian Mountaineering Foundation. So in 2021, Everest Massif have a four peaks: Everest, Lhotse, Nupse, and Pumori. And I was got selected for Mount Pumori. And I scaled it, Mount Pumori, in 2021 and become first Indian lady from India.
Awesome. Tell us about that feeling and who really were those cheerleaders in that journey?
There's the Lavraj Singh. He's very down to earth. He climbed Everest 13 times and he submitted 7 times. And he's very nice person. Then when I was searching sponsor, only Solan based company from Himachal, Shivalik Bimetals, and they believing in me. Their MD is Guman. He's very nice, very kind. He always understood me. Then Meridian, Mr. Vinod Gupta sir, who always supporting me. Okay, go. There is a hockey club members. That time I was like very blessed, or still I'm very blessed. I promised with myself, who gave me first opportunity, I'm never gonna forget them. I always share with them whatever they're sponsor right now or not. But I know the first time when I went for Everest in 2022 and 2021 I went to Dhaulagiri, they sponsored me without any expecting nothing. They just want, Baljeet, you are from Solan, we really want you achieve your goal and go there. And lots of a punch sheet company, Pune based company, they sponsored me huge amount, is a 50 lakh around something. So for my expedition in 2022. Then after that I got a lots of support, but this is not a happen in a overnight.
Yeah.
It took long time. I can't tell you how can I explain, because I don't know any business kind of persons around me. We are living like in a very small thing. Like we are happy in a like if we eating all if we are five people or we have a only four chapatis, right? So we are happy with it. So I don't have that kind of background, but I learned a lot of things from internet.
So internet is your biggest guru, huh?
Yeah, biggest guru. How to approach people, how to make a sponsorship deck. So I learned by my own. And one of my friend who helped me, I know when in the night I called him, I need a sponsorship, but I don't know how to make a deck. I was living in Solan and he was living in Gurgaon. So it's very far away. Like, so then he said, Kibali, come here in Gurgaon. I will definitely teach you how to make a deck. Then I traveled from Solan and then reached in Gurgaon. And then my friend in the night, he completed his shift in the evening, maybe 12 o'clock he came, and whole night we were sitting together. In a 4 o'clock, we had a dinner that time. So yes, I know that kind of things happen.
So when you told your mom and dad that you're now wanting to do professional mountaineering, what was their reaction? What was your mother's reaction?
First of all, they don't know what is the mountaineering. So till last year, they don't know how much risk in this support. My father, he has an idea key, what is a mountaineering, what I'm doing, right? But my mother, she don't have any idea. I'm not hiding anything. I always okay, my mom, this is a very risky. I really want your blessings. I have that kind of faith on mountains. Mountain never gonna hurt me. When I started mountaineering, I always like, no, I am his child. He always take care of me, and I'm never ever gonna like underestimate his power. I always respect. If you are allow me to climb, then it's okay because you are my everything. You are my God, right? It's a mountain. I'm talking with mountain, that kind of. But if you
Yeah.
are not allowing me, it means something is good for me. I'm not gonna against you. I'm not gonna underestimate you because I believe in energy. Yes, if they allow me, definitely nobody gonna stop me.
So when your mom understood what it means, how did she deal with it?
This year she understood and she was like, "No, you don't wanna go there." In a starting phase, in a 1 month, she like completely like, "Please don't go there." I said, "Okay, done. I'm not going there." But what if I die here in front of yours? Then what? Because you don't want to send me there because you have fear that I'm going to die there, right? So why? We forget all, we always forget that part. We always remember birth pass. We always celebrate happy birthday. Another truth, right? So I said, Mom, listen to me. I know, okay, you were scared because I know as a mother, you brought me like here. I know that kind of sensitive part, but think about it. Jisko jana hai, nobody stop them. They definitely go one day. But if I will go living my dream with happiness, you're never gonna regret like my child goes like this. If I'm dying to do with the even passion, with happily, that's a it's a different thing, right? I don't have any regrets. So don't stop me and trust me, mountains never ever gonna hurt me. And second part is if mountains not calling me, then I can't go there. It's a calling. I think in my profession, mountain choose me. I don't choose them.
So you did finally convince her and got her to agree that you can go for your
No, no, no,
mountain.
no, no, no. After some time, she understood that thing then because I think for 5 months I didn't climb because of her. She always saying, "Okay, but you don't go." I said, "Okay, no, I'm not going." Then my mother one day, yeah, you are changed, Baljeet. I really want my girl back in a field. Then okay, done. I will back.
Okay.
So yes, so I never again going against my parents. If they say no, then I said, okay, done. I'm not going.
So when you went for the 5 peaks in 30 days, was she aware of it or she had no idea?
They are aware of it, but they don't know how much risk is it. Okay, there is an interesting part. I got my phone in 2017. I got my phone, right? Personal phone. So my parents have that Nokia one phones, right? But then in 2021, I tried to change my parents' phone. I bought a phone for my mother, fully internet and all, where she can search about me, just for this. So I gifted her that phone, and my father also. But my father didn't. I know I don't want how to use. I don't know. But okay, done. Then I agree. So I teach my mother how to use phone, how to use YouTube, how to use Instagram, how to use WhatsApp. She never ever been in a school, but still she learn Hindi. We trying to teach my mom. Okay, mom, if you wanna message me, just click here in a recorder. Just record me, and send me. So I teach my mom like this.
Right. And how did your father react to it, Viljit?
Okay, so my father served in the Indian Army in 5 years. So my father knows dangerous thing also and toughest thing also. So he's not reacting like, why are you going there? Never ever. Not now. He's not. Isko jo karna hai, karne do. We're not gonna
Hmm.
stop her. She's happy there. Let her go. Her. That kind of attitude my father has.
Nice. Okay. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about those 30 days. How did you prepare yourself? What was your schedule? What all went into really making that happen?
So maybe I'm very crazy person. I have a different kind of training schedule. I know I don't have any backup support. I don't have any sponsor around me. I have a lots of pressure because you have a family pressure, right? You have your career pressure, you have expeditions pressure, and you have a personal life also. That pressure also, right? So I was totally like very going very low. But I know if I'm going hard work now, I know that thing. One day everything gonna happen. I knew that thing. So I'm not gonna give up from my side. So that I had that kind of attitude. So because I heard from many of people ki if you want a sponsorship, Gurgaon is a place where you can get a sponsors, right? I shifted there and I choose a PG. I stay there. And in the morning, I wake up at 4 o'clock, then meditate, stretching. 5 o'clock, I will leave from there for my run. I complete my 15-kilometer run or maybe 20-kilometer run. And in the morning, I have to do 10-kilometer or 8-kilometer run. In the evening, I have to complete my maybe 7-kilometer, 5-kilometer, 10-kilometer, or sometime I run whole night. It's like 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer, 60 kilometer. Because I love night. I don't know why I'm like night to work out. I really don't know. And the like weight training and the cardio session and all. I did every kind of thing. I was training like that. I needed good endurance. I'm going like first peak, then come down, then second peak, come down, third peak, come down. Like, so I need a good stamina. So I prepare one each thing in my body. Last is a mind, because physically I'm damn sure everyone gonna strong, but this is a mind, yeah, mentally strong. You have to do, because from first time when you take a step forward to higher camp, you are always like, why I'm climbing? I don't want to come here. I just want to give up. I'm going back. I'm going back. Next year I will come here. That kind of your mind play at some more point when your body totally exhausted and all thing. Then your mind is like you pushing you. No, 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 you have energy, little bit more. But in the end, you have to understand how much energy you have to reserve in reserve. So I went to first Annapurna, I climbed and I came back. Again, Kanchenjunga, I submitted and came back directly base camp. Everest, Lhotse, I climbed and directly base camp and never stay any higher camp. So I need that kind of stamina. And before my expedition, I went for winter expedition. I always trained there. I run in a high altitude, like 2,000 meter, 3,000 meter. And again, in the afternoon, you have to search sponsorship thing. So you have a lots of meetings, go there. You have to manage those things. So I don't have a time for sleep that time. I had only maybe 4 hours or 5 hours.
My God. What about food? What kind of food habits or how were you figuring all that out?
I'm pure vegetarian and not vegetarian also. So I never took any supplements till now. Maybe now I'm going to start. So I always prefer green vegetables and different colors and dal, chawal, roti, chapati. And I don't have any big chart. I really hate like fast food, pizza, burger, and all things. Okay, one time I remember first time when I eat pizza, I was like habitual. But after then, after maybe 1 month, I continuously eating pizza. But maybe one day I realized, oh my God, I'm going to addicted of this thing. Then I ordered two pizzas and I eat it that day. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat. I wanna that hate that thing. So I do like this thing with me always.
Right. You're so mentally strong. Having said that, there are times when one feels demotivated, one feels low, one feels down in the dumps, right? At that time, who did you go to? How did you tell yourself, come on, you can do it? Where do you gain that strength from?
Okay, so I have many of friends, but not that kind of friends कि मैं उनके सामने बहुत कुछ शेयर कर सकूं. I can share everything. No, not that kind of. And I am like, think about it. I am that kind. मतलब हमारा friend circle ऐसा कि I am the leader of that friend circle. So if I am going to down, तो everyone gonna down, right? So I can't share my feelings, not in front of my family, not in my front of my friends. I don't have any boyfriends. But when I feel low, na, I always standing in a front of mirror. I'm just talking with me. I know you are tired. I know you are giving up. But remember, just keep going, keep going. One more push up, one more step, one more step, one more. That kind of motivation that I can train myself, because I know how much important success for me, because my parents are waiting me, my sister, my brother, they are waiting for me, because I really want to give everything for my parents, everything for my brother and sister, and especially youth who are following me, who are really want to see their future in mountaineering field. So I have a big responsibility. Their question is कि mountaineering में future है या नहीं है. So I need that answer. Or that answer is yes, definitely है. But you have to stick with your profession. Just one aim, one target. That's it.
When did you decide that you're going to make mountaineering into a profession?
I think after 2016 to 2019, I didn't climb any peak. I just complete my training. I just complete my courses, ski courses. I lead treks, but not an expedition, right? Because I don't have a money. I don't have a right guidance, right? So, but I was keep trying to approach many people. Then I called a lady. She was very famous in India. She is right now. I said, "Okay, I really want to start my journey, mountaineer journey. Please guide me. I really want to become like you." Then she said, "Okay, Baljeet, there is a no future in mountaineering. Go and do something else. You are very young. And why you're choosing mountaineering? It means she gave me like that negative impact, right? Over my mind, right? Okay, it's like demotivating for me. And I am kind of person who said, Baljeet, this is impossible. I am like, what the hell? This is a possible. Definitely, I will make. So I took a stand that time, or I think now it's done. I'm damn sure now I'm going to start mountaineering. I have just only one vision. I have one target. I really want to tell you people, yes, there is a future. In for Western countries, why mountain is famous? Because they are focused. Who are very good climbers, who are very, very experienced. They don't have a company, but they lead, they teach, but they never lose their interest from mountaineering. And they have a support also. They are organization, they have lots of support from government, from people, from companies. So yes, I really want to start that thing from India. I know I will achieve, and I already achieved many of things, right? Very blessed by my God grace, like seriously. I really want to tell them, please don't become like me. You become like more than me. So that's the thing. I'm just opening that path for everyone.
Beautiful. I see so much passion in your voice. And what I'm hearing is that you found a larger purpose. You wanted to climb the Annapurna without oxygen support.
Yeah.
Why did you think of that? And share with us that entire experience.
Okay. So before Annapurna, I climbed Mount Manasalu last year, and I made it, and successfully we came down very safely. And yes, that was my first ascent without oxygen. That time I never feel anything. I just submitted and came back to directly Camp 3. So I knew my body allows me, and mountain also allow me to climb without O2. Without O2, why without O2? Because I really want to test my physical strength. And the second one, many of foreigners, many of climbers, they said ki Baljeet, Indian climbers, they are not good, right? They are very lazy. So I really want to change that mindset. We are very strong, enough strong, but problem is that we don't have enough support. I will told you, because we can't focus on our training. We are always like training plus sponsorship from family, from personal life. But in your case, you are from foreign, you are from Western countries, right? You have a support. That's why you are just totally focusing on that thing, right? But I know in India we have a lots of climber who are very strong, more than me, but they didn't get any opportunity. So that's why I started, okay, I want to challenge for myself. So I know ki Annapurna going be hard, and I knew that thing.
So then tell us about the experience. I think it's important that the listeners understand how hard it was, and yet you're talking to me now fully charged to do more stuff, right?
Okay, so I'm not gonna blame anyone, any person personally, or anything. Okay, first situation is like, so usually I climb with the one of my Sherpa, but that time he was not with me. So I approach another agency. They have a very good Sherpa. I know him personally, but I never climb with him. So I know he's very down to earth. He's very, very, very kind person. But I really don't know what happened. So we complete our first rotation. We slept in Camp 2 in Annapurna and came down to Tatopani Road head. And he went to Kathmandu without informing. And I was got like I was a little bit hurt. Ki, why he did like this? Then I got to know, okay, there is some foreigners charging him more money rather than me. So I said, okay, then it's okay. Maybe he needs that time because he has a family.
Right.
So I understood. Then I talked to my agency. He sent me another agent, Sherpa, or I told them clearly, you have a Sherpa to send me. Otherwise, definitely I will go back in India next year. I will come. That kind of conversation. They said, no, Baljeet, we have a space Sherpa. We will send you. Don't worry about it. They sent another Sherpa to me, directly base camp. We stay there 2 night, 2 night there base camp, and starting at that times we are going to approach a summit. And that time that Sherpa suffering with the cold also, and fever also. So I suggest them ki Dai, I think Dai is a big brother, right? So I said ki Dai, please stay here for some time. We will go maybe next morning or a day after tomorrow. We will go. So I'm not in a hurry actually, because I have a strong belief. If mountain allow me, nobody gonna stop me. So he said ki Baljeet, okay, I'm going with you, but with me one of Porter also going with us, because next year he will become a Sherpa. It's kind of it's promotion ho jayega uska, right?
Right, right,
So I
right.
said, okay, done, theek hai, but I really need you. I am just trusting you. I really want you because without oxygen, the end the moment when I forget to eat or drink something, right? So you are the person because you are using oxygen, you are experienced, right? So you have to offer me drink and all things. I don't need a Sherpa for just carrying my luggage, okay? Because I carry
Hmm.
my own luggage by myself. I need a good partner.
Hmm.
And 15th of April, we reached Summit Camp. Summit Camp's height is 6,900 meter. And that day he said, Ki, Baljit, you have to start your journey tomorrow in the afternoon because you are going without oxygen. So it's again is 8091 meter. So he said, Ki, Baljit, you're gonna very slow at one moment. So you have to start from your journey a little bit earlier. Maybe 1:30 you will start. I said, okay, done. Okay. Then my Sherpa told me, I and that porter guy, we are ready. Then I said, Ki, are you not going with us? He said, Ki, Baljit, I'm coming. I'm coming little bit late from you because I'm carrying oxygen, right? So I will walk very fast, right? So obviously, why wasting time to go? And I will definitely come behind you. Okay, done. So we start in the 16th of April, we start in afternoon 1:30 from the summit camp. And that time, one of my friend, he's staying in USA. So he submitted on that day, 16th of morning, he submitted and came back that same time. When I started to climb summit, for climb summit, he just came down from there. He and his Sherpa. I congratulate them and went from there. Okay, this story is very important. That's why I've mentioned
Yeah.
this. Me and that porter climb whole night, and we reach in the point in a nearby summit, maybe 300-meter below. Then that time, one of Sherpa who was breathing very heavily, he just reached me. That Sherpa is my friend Sherpa, who just climbed that
Hmm.
day. He
Right,
came
right.
to me. I said, "Why you are coming here? Because yesterday I saw you submitted." Then he said, "No, no, no, Baljit, your Sherpa sent me." Then I said, okay, okay, why he's not coming here? I really want to talk to him. He said, Ki Baljit, we don't have a walkie-talkie. Yes, I have a walkie-talkie, but we don't have a battery in that walkie-talkie. I said, Ki, some message for me? No, 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 there is nothing message. But just continue, just let's continue. I said, okay. Then I continued my journey. In the next evening, 50-meter below from summit, 17th of April, 7 p.m. We got a very late. It means I spend more than 24 hours. I'm not going for summit. I'm going from here. So, but my Sherpa, obviously, they are both are new Sherpa, right? They never had a bad experience. They never had any unsuccessful expedition, right? So they are motivating me. Baljit, you keep going. Obviously, if I am there, a lack of experience, I'm definitely going like, Baljit, come on, pushing yourself a little bit. Then I pushed my limits, and that's a thing. Below 20-meter, I was hallucinating. That's my first hallucination. I said, I'm going down from here. I make one video. Thanks, my sponsor, everyone. I'm going from there. And I told my Sherpa, okay, go from there immediately because I don't want to go up there. But that time, when I make my second video, both are Sherpa going for summit. And then I was totally blank because I forget my route. I was just watching them. They are going for summit. And I am scared, like, because I heard many of time that hallucination stories, many of time, right? So I'm just scared ki if I'm going back or I'm staying here, maybe in a hallucination, I'm not gonna unplug my safety anchor from here. I'm gonna fall down. So I have that insecurity. Then I just, okay, now Baljit, you have to just focus on it, just climb behind him. And I started climbing and I submitted. Maybe 7 o'clock, we submitted. 7 evening next day. Think about it, is a 28, 29 hours who've been done. And maybe 100-meter below, I was completely in hallucination. I was like speaking with them. I both are Sherpa, stay here. I'm go slowly. Yeah, I can't walk properly. I am like a drunk person. I don't have any energy because first is lack of oxygen. Second is obviously without sleep. Most important, liquid. Lack of liquid, obviously, my body is totally dehydrated because you are not eating anything into 28 hours or without oxygen above 8,000 meters, that zone. So this is a unbelievable.
My God. But why did they go up when you were stopping them? Why did they not wait for you in the last 20
Come
meters?
on, it's a 20-meter below, no?
It's hardly anything, right?
So they thought, okay, she's not, if she's not going to be. They don't understand what I'm suffering there. Problem is that I think now there is a mistake. मैं किसकी mistake निकालूं? I really don't know. It's a situation because when I got to know why my Sherpa not coming from there down, why my Sherpa send me that person who just climbed yesterday, just that morning. So I'm not blaming him and all, but I just want to just एक message convey कर दे. I'm not a stubborn type person, right? I'm always like, okay, if my Sherpa told me don't go there, I never go there because I believe they have a very good experience. They are like god of the mountains, right?
Right,
Because they
right,
scale
right.
10 time, 11 time, or I just scaled one time last time and second time this. I know obviously they are experienced, so why I'm going against them? And then I got to know that my friend, one of I told you, my one of friends, he got a snow blindness. That's why my Sherpa not come to me. He took him to take it down.
What does that mean?
Snow blindness is when sun hit on a snow and directly reflect your eye. So it's like आपको दिखता नहीं है काफी time तक.
Right,
And it's
right,
very
right.
irritating, like चींटी आपको खा रही है. It's really
So
very
why did he take your Sherpa? He could have taken his own Sherpa, no?
yeah. That's my point. That's my point. That's they said.
Mm.
So I really don't know what's going on, what's not.
So then what happened when you came back from the summit?
So when we are coming back from summit, they are also hallucinating because they had only one oxygen cylinder, right? And oxygen cylinder, if pressure is a 4.5 pressure, it means that 12 hours it will be max, it will work. Okay? But we spent there maybe 30 hours, right?
My God.
In some way, there's a point they are also hallucinating. In the last moment, I remember clearly, they said, Ki, Baljeet, we don't want to die here because of you. We don't have a spare oxygen. We are going down. That day conversation. Then I said, okay, because last year I had a very bad incident and one nerve guy who just died on my lap. I had that kind of trauma, right? So I don't want because of me someone die here because okay, mountains. I know कि mountains मुझे कुछ नहीं करेंगे. I know that thing, that fact. But I don't want कि वो उन लोगों के साथ भी ऐसा किसी के साथ मेरी वजह से क्योंकि
Right,
मैं
right.
लाइफ में क्लाइम नहीं कर पाऊंगी फिर माउंटेन, राइट?
Hmm.
So I said कि okay, done. जाओ आप, okay, जाओ. Then they went because I told them I will go, but I will go very slow. I was like one step and sit, one step and sit, and breathing very heavily.
Hmm.
They thought maybe that time they thought she couldn't survive or maybe she's no more.
So they went down and they told the people that you're dead.
I don't know who told, but obviously they go down without me. So news वहीं से गया होगा, obviously.
So they did not send somebody back up to bring you down?
I don't know. There is nobody because I was alone in next afternoon. I was alone there.
But isn't that strange that they could have sent somebody back up, right? They could have asked your agency.
I felt maybe they're maybe sleep in the front of them. They thought she's no more. Because I can't blame them because I was in a complete hallucination, right? So I don't know exactly think what happened there, what not. So I'm not going to touch that part.
Right. So you haven't met those people again after that?
One guy who is a main Sherpa who sending that another Sherpa. I met with him. He came to rescue me, right? When I passes message on from satellite, I need a rescue. Then people got to know, oh, she's alive, right? Then rescue operation start. But yes, I met with that main Sherpa, but I couldn't make a meet with that two Sherpa who are summit with me. I really want to meet them, but they went for another expedition. I told them, okay, I really want to meet them. I really want to ask them what is happened. And already I asked that main Sherpa also, I asked, okay, why you were sending that person? Why you not sending message? I'm not that kind of person. I know my strength. I am very capable. Right? Think about it. I climb 25 mountains in my entire life right now. In a 7 years, right? 7, 8 years. So I know that thing. What is important. And my teacher, my instructor always taught me those things. Okay, Baljeet, if your body not allowed to go there up there, don't go there.
Listen to your body.
Yeah,
Right,
listen to
right.
your body. So when I listen my body,
Amazing. Do you regret taking the decision of going to Annapurna without oxygen?
no, never ever. Come on, why I'm really feel regret? I'm not going to against that power. And yes, I prepare myself very well that time. But yes, if that communication is clear, that incident not gonna happen. Well, I'm not going to blame anyone. I really don't know
Of course, you're not.
what's,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if such an incident had to happen again, how would you do it differently?
Maybe if I'm going to approach any Sherpa, I really want to tell him, okay, please, for me, summit is not a like a destiny, right? This
Right.
is not my destiny. I just want to safely go and safely come back. So my aim is not a record. I'm always ready to learn, and they are very kind to me. I have a lots of respect for Sherpas, a community, because they are very down to earth. They are very professional. They are very technical sounded, right? So I just want to learn from them how they survive, how they climb, life lesson and all. Okay, this incident happened because of lack of communication. I knew that thing, okay, and maybe lack of experience जो उनका था. So I'm not going to blame them. But वो पर्सपेक्टिव मेरा चेंज नहीं हो सकता उनके लिए रिस्पेक्ट के बाद, क्योंकि दो लोगों की वजह से मैं पूरी कम्युनिटी को नहीं बोल सकती.
Beautiful, right. So foreigners always go to the summits without oxygen, is it?
Yeah, they mostly, okay, in the word 100 from 100% people, only 5% people approach without oxygen, and maximum approach Western countries.
You've already in those 5%. Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah.
So what next, Baljeet? You've shouldered the responsibility of bringing up your siblings and taking care of your parents. So have you been able to sort any of those things out? And what is your next big goal as a mountain girl?
Okay, first answer is yes. Now I have a backup because now I am a Tata Power employee and
Awesome.
brand
Okay.
ambassador of there. So that's a relief part for me. And second, I am working on my upcoming project, and people are really showing their support and all thing. And right now I'm in Mumbai, and yes, I'm meeting lots of people here. They are very good and very keen to support me. And you are also.
Awesome. We're looking forward to getting to know about the next big project. And do you have any parting message for all the listeners who are listening to you?
So there is a one thing. It's about dream. Dream, it's like not that kind of dream कि आप रात को सो रहे हो and morning में उठ रहे हो, wake up and you forget what you see that time. I'm talking about those dream मतलब आपको जगा के रखे जो whole night, like आप सोने ना दे, आपको करवटें बदलते रहे, that kind of dream. So please, if you are a dreamer, so work hard, just believe on yourself, and yes, always say with yourself, I can do, I can, that kind of thing. Always speak about positive things about yourself because it's really help you. Never gonna think about negative thing about yourself. Problem is that we always accept a negative thing easily. We never accept positive thing, right? But now just change your mindset. Just think about it positive first, then negative. It's like far away from you.
You're so inspiring. And I look forward to seeing you as this person who created mountaineering as a profession for people in India. Really proud of you.
I will do my best. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey with Atlanta Diaries. I have had the privilege of hosting guests who courageously shared their most vulnerable selves with me. And even if only a small segment of these conversations can champion the journey of one person, it will be worth each and every moment. And together, we know we can create an even greater impact. So I do have a humble request for you. If you found value in these episodes, please consider sharing the podcast with your friends, family, and on your social media. I would also love to hear your thoughts and will really appreciate if you could take a moment to leave a review or rating. See you next week for another inspiring journey on Atlanta Diaries.